friends, it's Miss Molly, and today we're going to do a really fun type of experiment. We've been talking about our five senses, and if anybody can remember our five senses, it is hearing, tasting, smelling, seeing, and touching. And today we're really going to focus on our sense of touch that we use with our fingers, and we touch things every day. All the world around you, we're always touching, but we're always using our five senses every single day. But if you look around, then we know what time of the year it is. It is Halloween, and at Halloween we see lots of spooky but fun things like bats. And we see at Halloween, we see people dress up just like you. I can dress up, you kiddos can dress up. We see princesses, we see police officers, we see firefighters, we see all kinds of kiddos dressed up. We see dinosaurs. I really like the dinosaurs. And we also can see monsters. Now, monsters are not scary. Some may think it's scary. Some of them may be a little scary, but we know there's lots of fun monsters that we can play with and talk about. And I have actually a few right here. So we have this one right here, and this monster is called the Fuzzy Monster. You see why? Because he's got fuzzies on him. So that's one purple fuzzy monster. And then right here, we see a really, looks like gooey. It's a gooey monster is what I would call that one. A blue gooey monster. And then this monster, this one's funny. It has 1, 2, 3. 3 eyes. So this is a 3-eyed monster, so he can really use his sense of sight, can he? He can see probably a lot more than we can. So we got 3 different monsters right here. In just a minute, I'm going to read how to catch a monster. Now, some of us may have heard it, but you haven't heard Miss Molly read it. So we're going to read how to catch a monster, and then once we get done with that, then that's when we get to look. I got all these sensory bins right here, and then we're going to use our sense of touch to decide what objects in there, what they are, if they're hard, if they're soft, if they're rough, if they're fuzzy, and what type of monster they would belong to. So we have 3 different types of monsters, and it's going to be really fun because we get to take it and we're going to look our hands in there, and then we're going to decide which items belong to which monster. And it's going to be so much fun. So we're about to take this book, and Miss Molly is going to read it to you. And I'm so excited to see if we can catch a monster. Hi again, friends. Now it's time for us to read our book. So I want everybody to turn your listeners up, and we're going to zip our mouth so we can listen and hear Miss Molly read the book, okay? How to Catch a Monster. School is done and I'm heading home. It was such an awesome day. I got the role of Ninja Master in this year's school play. So now I'm feeling brave and strong, and I'm full of courage too. But if I'm going to be a hero, then there's one thing left to do. Let's see what there's left to do. See, there's a monster in my closet with claws and teeth and hair, and tonight I'm going to scare him, and he lives just right through there. I spot my monster right away. He's practicing his roar. He almost scares me half to death, but I won't be scared anymore. I reach into my bag of tricks and pull out my first trap. I'll catch that monster right away. It'll be a snap. Okay, he is stronger than I thought, but I'm not finished yet. I'll catch him in my super sticky ninja napping net. Ooh, super sticky. Ah, he just escaped again. But my next trap will not miss. I'll give him every trick I've got. He will not get out of this. He escaped. It didn't work. I stare at him and he stares right back. His monster's eyes look sad. I'm sorry, friend, I really am. Oh, please don't be mad. I never meant to scare you. I did it by mistake. It's hard to play when you're asleep. I want you wide awake. But the monster just wants to play. So then I stop my ninja bot and pulls the bars apart. I shake his head and he just smiles and rips a massive fart. You. That's how we say hello, my friend. We do it all the time. Just take a whiff. You'll see it smells like strawberries and lime. That's silly. And then he takes me to his house, which seems a little weird. He lets me meet his mom and dad. Is this the creature that I feared? He's so sweet. We play for hours and have so much fun and eat a volcano pie. And then he throws me in the air and throws me really high. Then at last it's time for bed. He helps me brush my teeth, but he squeezes my toothpaste out. He is stronger beyond belief. He squirted it all out. The night is done and Mom comes in to tuck me nice and tight. I'm glad I'm feeling safe and sound. It's time to say goodnight. Gotta say goodnight to Monster. See, I'm not so scary. That monster wasn't scary at all. Now that we just got done reading that really fun book, it's time to do our experiment using our sense of touch. So, we're not going to look and see what's in the box, okay? What we're going to do is take it and we're going to feel inside of it. So Miss Molly is feeling really hard bone. I think it's a bone. Then I feel. If you look, you can see it and I can't see it. I'm using my sense of touch to see. That feels hard too. But these feel kind of fuzzy. I don't know. Let me see. Let me open my eyes. Y'all look in here. It's really cool. We have a bone, which is kind of hard. And then an eyeball, a creepy little eyeball. And then we have, oh, look at that. It's a monster. And he's eating something that's really kind of fuzzy. So I wonder, out of our 3 monsters that we have, which is our purple fuzzy monster, our 3-eyed monster, and our blue squishy monster, what do y'all think this one would be? I really think it would be a fuzzy. I think the objects in here would be great for this fuzzy monster. You know what we should do? Take the fuzzy monster and we'll put it in the bin. You know why? So now he can live and play with this really cool fuzzy sensory bin made just for him. Alright, so we found a home for that one. Now let's see. I'm going to close my eyes and we're going to pick another one. Alright, see you in the bin. It's really hard. Really hard stuff. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, a fidget. What else do we have in here? Oh. We have a rose. Looks like a rose. Feels like a rose. A paper rose? Oh. This feels like one of those other bones. I don't know. Let's use our sense of sight and open our eyes. And then we'll see. This is decorated. I like it. Can you see in here? This is a really cool one. I like this. Alright, so in here we see rose and the little bone. And do you know what I see a lot of? I see a little fidget. That's cool. Ooh, what else do we have in here? Eyeballs. How many? We have a lot of eyeballs in here. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 eyeballs in here. Do you know what monster I think that would go with? What do y'all think? I think 3 eyes in the sensory bin would go with our 3-eyed monster. 1, 2, 3. This sensory bin would be perfect for our 3-eyed yellow monster. So what we're gonna do with him, we're gonna put him in there, and he's gonna live and play in this really cool sensory bin. So we found a home for the second one. That means we have one more left. So let me close my eyes. I'm gonna get our sensory bin. This one feels soft. Ooh, this is squishy. What do we have in here? This feels kind of hard. I love this. I don't know what this is, but my sense of touch is loving it. Let me move it around. All right, now I'm gonna use my sense of sight and open my eyes. And we're gonna, ooh. Look inside the sensory bin. I got this really cool soft poppet. Y'all love those poppets. And then we have kinetics. Look at that. Soft kinetic sand. And a squishy ball. Oh, wow. Spider. And guess what? There's another one up. A monster. I love it. I love the blue sand. Oh, and there's a pom-pom. We only have one monster left, and I think it's actually the best one for this. So we saw the blue soft kinetic sand. I think it would be really perfect for the, what do y'all think? The squishy little monster. And it's a blue monster, so that means it's gonna match the sensory bin. Isn't that so cool? So we're gonna put him in there, and our blue squishy monster can play with his little home and his little sensory bin. So that means we found homes for all of our monsters. So we used our sense of, you might remember, touch today, and we also used our sense of sight. We talked and observed and sorted, and we learned so much today, and we had so much fun doing it. I hope you enjoyed our lesson about how to catch a monster. And he did catch a monster, but it was a friendly monster, so he shouldn't have been afraid of him. But we got to categorize and group and find all of our little monsters a home, and we got to use our sense of touch while doing it. It was so fun. I hope y'all have a good day.